Welcome to Kentucky Speedway for race number 8 of the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series of a 21 race season to kick off their league here. Joining about midway through this, and we're ready to put on a show and some good entertainment for you guys watching at home. On screen, the 43 car, Samuel Harrell, currently 4th on the grid right now. Here in practice, Kyle Hess, that 86 car, is the fastest so far with a 30.23 as his time. It's going to be exciting to see what kind of lap times these guys set during practice and qualifying. So far, 30.2 is the time to beat. Now, let's go ahead and see who's done the most laps. I've seen 53 from Richard Crane, who's currently not out on track, so can't go to him. But second place goes to Dakota Kramer with 50 laps, which is just a little under half of the race length. We're doing 120 laps here. And you know what, while we're at it here, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's race info. On your screen now, we got 120 laps here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. This race is obviously brought to you by the Virtual Racing Network, live from Kentucky. It's going to be a pretty cool day. I think that's reading 20 degrees Celsius, 53% humidity, some clouds in the skies. Definitely keep that track cool, not to mention it is nighttime. So, yeah. A little windy, 13km/h winds. I have no clue which direction it's blowing, but let's see how these drivers can conquer the conditions they are in tonight. Now, before we get going in the qualifying, let's see if we can have a word or two with some drivers here. Let's see. Who is in VC? Randy. Not seeing anyone of name here. Let me look at the standings quick. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and talk up Eric here. Hey Eric, Sean up in the booth with VR Ring, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Currently 8th on the grid right now for practice. How's that number 8 Chevrolet feeling tonight?
It feels good. I usually set my car up for the long run. I'm not usually the fastest in practice or on qualifying, but I try to be there at the end. Got to conserve tires at this track for sure.
Yeah, especially how fast you can go in 1 and 2. Sometimes you can full throttle, but later in runs you obviously can't. Now I've seen a lot of drivers kind of fade up through 3 and 4, get tight, and almost into the outside wall. What are you going to try to do throughout tonight's race to not let that happen?
Well, first of all, I'm going to just save my tires for the first. We had a practice last night, and I noticed that when I was leading and I was really pushing the car, after about 5 laps, the other guys behind me could just blow right by me. So I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with the tires tonight, trying to work on a long haul setup. So I'll be there at the end, hopefully.
Well, do you think you'll have what it takes to get there at the end with your setup?
We're going to give it everything we got, that's for sure.
All right, Eric. Well, wish you luck from up here in the booth. It's definitely a tricky track down there. So hopefully you have a good run here tonight at Kentucky.
Well, thank you very much, and appreciate you broadcasting for us, and have a great night.
You too. All right. Qualifying begins in about a minute and a half here, so it's not enough time to do one more. We'll get the pole sitter if we can. But here is Robert Reynolds, who has the current fastest lap here in practice. And Reynolds has had a pretty good season. He's led 203 laps, nearly half of the laps he's completed. And yet he hasn't finished inside of the top 10 once. Quite disappointing for such a great driver, but I mean, I think this is his chance to bounce back and get a win, and hopefully maybe even a top 5. His best finish is 6th at iRacing Super Speedway just a handful of weeks ago. We have a lot of drivers here tonight, 18 to be exact. So it should make for a fun race. I wonder if he's okay. Here's Harrell. The iconic number 43 STP Chevrolet. Got Bud Shearer in the 93 car. Juicy Fruit. That's what we saw of it. Now, isn't that a nice looking paint scheme? Number 99. And qualifying time. Put your votes in the chat now. Who do you think is gonna get the Kentucky pole here tonight? I think it's gonna be some of those guys that we saw running up front in practice. Kyle Haas already out on track. He's one of the ones who were on the top, but fell a few spots there towards the end. Sixth car, he was setting some good laps as well. Matthew Hunsaker. Consistency is going to be key during the main race of this. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. I had to switch cameras. I don't know what happened. Philip Bridgman in the 48 car. Coming out. And Kyle Hess is on his first lap. Look at how fast he's going. He's going to get right down to that yellow line, but don't touch it. Right out to that bright green wall. He's going to hug it all the way down the backstretch and into 3. Back down to the bottom of the track, but he's going to stay about a lane and a half up below that yellow, up above that yellow line. Right to the yellow line on the front stretch. That's going to give him a solid 30.466 for the first set lap. Matthew Hunsaker with a 30.84. Don't know if he was running up on that top mark. Oh, he taps the apron. You saw the car wiggle a bit, and then it kind of got out of position. Unsettled the car out of that bottom groove. It's not going to be able to get him a good time, but actually, that's a session fastest Sector 1. But can he make it pole position as Kyle Hess has gone at 30.44. That's his fastest lap in 30.441. Barely enough, and now it's saying 40.333. And actually, Duscher was a... Wait, nope, never mind. I thought he hit 30.38 as well. So, your top 6 is set. Christoph Paul, the 98 car, pedigree Toyota, set his first lap. I don't think it... Oh, it did count. He's on third. He's third on the grid. There he is with a 30.46. And he will complete his second time to lap 2. Hopefully making it better. His first sector was not as fast. 31.4. Slower. Let's see who else is out there. Dakota Kramer in the 5. He was setting some pretty consistent laps. He ran a handful into the outside wall in his lap, though. Can he keep it going, though? He keeps it straight, but I don't know if it'll be the greatest lap. Oh, he's on his first lap, so he has another lap to redeem himself here. What's that time going to be? No time. Because he hit the wall, that's right. And I don't know what that was all about. It's like Cameron Smith out on track. Nick Rollison. Beautiful Penske number 96. Matte black, matte gray sort of looking car. And then you see the gloss on it. It almost looks like a matte color. But can't quite do that in iRacing. And he's going to come across the line with a 30.8, 4/10 off the lap. That's going to put him a solid 9th. Not bad for the driver 96 car. John Hammond saying Kramer on the pole. Where is Kramer? Oh, yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah, Kramer's not going to have a good start. And here's Eric Schaefer. We talked to him beforehand. Across the line he goes. Let's go on board. Eric here. Since it won't let me go back to the main TV camera. Let me try this again here. There we go. Did not work the first time. There you can see he's faster. Sector 1. And is he going to be faster sector 2? He was. A 30.4. Pretty fast lap time. That's going to smack him up to 3rd on the grid, and that is the end of qualifying. Starting grid has been set with Matthew Hunsaker getting the pole for race number 8 here at Kentucky. There's a lot of people in the chat here, so we'll try to get... Oh, I do not see Matthew, though. Yeah, I do not see him. Is Hess in there? No. No Eric's in there. Harrell. I think I saw Harrell. Yep, there he is. Alright, he's starting 5th. Let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's race here at Kentucky. Matthew Hunsaker and Kyle Hess take the top front row. First and second starting position for them. Eric Schaefer in the 8 car starting 3rd. And Christoph Hall in the 98 starting 4th. Row 3, Samuel Harrell in the 43 machine. And Philip Bridgman in the 48 starting P6. Ian Humphreys in the 26 starting 7th, row 4. And Nick Rollison in the 96. Row 5, you have Cody Sturgill and Jeff Ramsdell in the 97. Row 6, you have Zach Duscher in the 91 and Patrick Anderson in the 99. Really? Oh, didn't switch over. Come on. Did it work this time? Yep, there we go. Row 7, Cameron Smith in the number 9 machine and Robert Reynolds in the 39. Dakota Kramer in the 5 starting 15th and Bud Shearer in the 16th starting spot. Randy Busquet in the 24 and Richard Crane in the 36 round out your field here tonight at Kentucky for the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series. Pace car's going to lead him off pit road. Matthew Hunsaker driving the number 6 Ford. Why didn't it? Oh. Let me do it this way. There we go. He's had a pretty good season so far from what I remember looking at. Ooh, maybe not. He's led 41 laps of 413 completed. All at Charlotte. Average start rating is 4.8. Average finish, however, does hurt in that department, but looking to bounce back for his stats. And then meanwhile, Kyle Hess, let's see what he's doing about. There he is. He has one top 5, and that was at Texas a little bit ago. But let's take a look at your points leader, Jeffrey Ramsdell, who has a 10-point lead. I just saw it. There he is. Looking to get another win. We've only had first-time winners so far this season, and green flag is out here in Kentucky. Awesome camera views by the VRN camera crew. Good job down there in the booth, or down there on the track. Here's the battle for, what position is this? 8th. 42 and the 12, side by side. Who's gonna try to burn their stuff up? The 42 is just able to keep that momentum up on that top lane and preserve some tires at the same time, but the 12 is gonna get a huge run. Here comes the 97 to his inside. And now the 95 looking on his inside as well. Ooh. 42 up into the wall. More up into the wall again. He keeps it up top though. Tough luck for the driver of the 42. That's Cody Sturgill. Second place in the points right now. Now Matthew Hunsaker still keeping the lead right now. Early on, it's a 120 lap event. It's going to be a long one, so everyone watching at home, strap in for a good race here. Kyle Hess running second right now. It's all about who has that setup dialed in early on. Get those early points for leading laps. And pretty much be there at the end as well. You need to have a good long run car, and luckily these drivers do not have to deal with transitioning from a day to night cycle. That would make it very tricky for the setup. That'll be better in the day, better in the night. Better at the beginning, better at the end. It's tough as we have a three-way battle here for position. Almost 3 wide out of turn number 2. And there they go. They do go 3 wide. The 48, the 24, and the 12 down low. And here comes the 97, throwing his hat into the mix. Jeff Ramsdell, your race leader, or points leader, looking to get a championship and maybe even another win. So they are really battling for position here, and this is just a battle for the top 10 even. Drivers really know what they're doing. Meanwhile, back up front, everyone's kind of spread out. Meanwhile, the front 2, bumper to bumper, pushing each other to go faster and faster, lap after lap. Let's see, let's check lap times here. Currently, I think, yeah, Kyle Hess has the fastest lap so far in the race with a 30.34. Pretty solid here. We got a battle back here between points leader Cody Sturgill and Samuel Harrell, or second place points. Second in the points, Cody Sturgill, sorry. And Samuel Harrell is actually third in points. So Cody and Jeffrey are both on 1 win each. There's Jeff, there he is, running 7th right now. Got through that pack, and there's Kramer as well. Had a rough qualifying. He's already up 7 spots since the start. That is your VRN biggest mover right now. Let's pull up your battles box here. If we watch the battle for 5th, I think. Nope, 7th, sorry. Kramer's really going at it. Looks like he has a very good car on the short run. Battle between the 26 and the 12. 12 may have a good run here, maybe able to get to his inside. He's going to stay behind him. He's going to look, maybe no. 12 of Zach Duscher, or sorry, 91 of Zach Duscher. It just says 12 on his car, so yeah. And here comes Kramer. One of you fans that are watching at home said this was the guy to get the pole. But I think he may have picked the winner. He is slicing and dicing through the field, working on getting spot number 11 from Ian Humphreys. And there's Eric Schaefer as well. We talked to him beforehand, and he said he really just wants to save his tires and everything, because it is a pretty long race, 120 laps. So you never know what could go down here. It's pretty much the whole field is pretty close together. Except this 2.5 second breakaway between 12th place Richard Crane and 11th Nick Rollison. In other news, Kyle Hess has taken the race lead. He's up to the point early on lap 11. Let's see if we can figure out how we did it. Here's the instant replay. Looks like he was able to just get to his inside, slide up in front of him, and have the preferred line going into 1 and 2. Cleared him out of 2, and then since then he put the car into high gear and never looked back. And there they are. There's the gap. Just a little over half of a second. There's Eric Schaefer still holding off Zach Duscher. These three are in a three-way battle. Kramer's out of there. He's already up into the top 3. Up 12 spots since the start of this thing. And Christoph Hall has not lost a single spot yet. He's the only neutral driver so far. Started 4th and is currently running 4th. Dakota Kramer really catching up to the leaders. He is now reeling in Matthew. Gained a 10th there. Wouldn't be surprised to see him gain even more time. Let's go ahead and go on your onboard camera. Brought to you by Dakota Kramer. See exactly where he's running and starting to lift into the corner, but he's getting really aggressive almost with the throttle. But nothing too severe really. This corner is just super hard, so difficult. You just don't know where to run, and already trying to get under a second behind, but not able to gain ground without any draft. He's over a second in front of Zach in the 91 car. Meanwhile, these three back here still fighting. That 8 car Eric Schaefer is starting to fall back a bit into the outside wall. That could have been bad for both drivers there. 99 and the 8. Doesn't look like the 8 has too much damage. I think his front end was a little beat up. We got to check out that left side here. Right side, sorry. He may have beat the fenders in just a bit. Should be able to get that repaired in 2 jiffies, but it's going to affect him for right now. Another three-way battle for position. These guys are really pushing here. Philip Bridgman in the 48 car pushing on Nick Rollison. Finally up into the top 10 again. And side by side with the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Can he clear him? Yep. Got him on the front stretch. Cameron Smith, Richard Crane side by side now. Smith trying to get a run out turn 2. Can he get it? Looks like he will. I don't think it's going to be enough to clear him though. We may be side by side for a pretty long time here. The 9 car able to really drive it into 3. Can he get a good exit on 4 though? 39's there. He's going to get a good run on him. Not able to. Oh man, that is close battle here between the 9 and the 39. Back here battling for 13th, it looks like. 12th and 13th. So come around the corner. 9 car's drifting up a bit. You saw it there. May have been a little rough on his tires. Let's go ahead. See what else is going on around the track. Bridgman got by Ian there pretty easily and is keeping his car ahead. And while Kyle Hess still out to a huge lead, but that Dakota Kramer guy in the 5 car, he is really starting to gain on the leaders. As you can see, he's right on the rear bumper of the 6 car of Matthew Hunsaker. And we are already 21 laps into this thing, 100 to go. Just gotta think when pit stops are gonna happen here. Let's take a look at the weather. Track temp is 27 degrees, so they're dealing with kind of a meh sort of thing here. But it is 25 degrees in the air, which is about, I think, 60 degrees. Can't remember what the 25, 70 degrees. I was a little off. Track temp is just around 80 degrees though. 80.6 degrees Fahrenheit on the track as the 5 car looking to the inside of the 6. It's gonna be a tight battle out of 4. 6 is gonna have that run, but it's not gonna be enough to clear him. They're gonna go once again side by side into 1 and 2. Can they get there? Side by side again. Nearly 300 kilometers into turn 3, and there's the position for the 5 car. Up 13 spots from the start. And now everyone's kind of spread out, starting to hunker down and get ready. Don't have a whole lot of time, I would think, before pit stops come on in to play, because tires, they may not look like they're being affected, but it can be so and so at times, you know. They have 3 sets of tires and 50% fuel from what I'm looking at in the session here. We have a long way to go before halfway. Be around lap 60. And the battle is starting to heat up here. Hunsaker trying to get back around the 5 of Kramer. Close fight here between the top 2. And the leader is loving this. Kyle Hess is just able to run, get that fresh air, not have to burn up his tires. And right now, this is what he needs right now. Oh, where is it? I just saw him in the standings. Oh. There is Kyle Hess, 1 top 5 this whole entire season. He is looking to add his name to the list of drivers who have won a race this season. Because we've only had, like I mentioned at the start of it, first-time winners. In all previous 7 races, not a single one has been a repeat driver. So we have Nate Amiot at Charlotte, Jonathan at Iowa, Robert Richards at Texas, Jeffrey Ramsdell, your current points leader in 4th, Cody Sturgill in 5th, or at Pocono. Jeffrey's win came at iRacing Super Speedway. Christoph Hall at Dover, Jacob Carter at New Hampshire. And tonight, could it be Kyle Hess here at Kentucky? We'll have to see. Some drivers in pit road though. Nick Rollison, Matthew Hunsaker, and Eric Schaefer. everyone who was in, and Randy has already came and went. He's already out as well. He's the first car out of pit road. Came in on lap 25. Meanwhile, Kyle Hess, Dakota Kramer still out and about right now. Pit stops going on now. Let's go ahead and pull up pit strategy here. Now, it's not going to be very useful right now because, I mean, it's the first opening laps. But Hess has gone 28 laps. Kramer's gone 28. Pretty much the top 8 have gone 28 laps here. Whoa, looks like Kramer's going in. There he goes in the number 5 Hooters car. You can see just how much faster Eric Schaefer was than the race leader there. Really pulling him in here. We'll see Schaefer hoping to get that long run car. But right now he's down to 17th. Only because of pits. I think he was close to the top 10 there towards the end of that. Kramer in, Patrick Anderson's in. Well, he is in and out really. And here comes leader Kyle Hess on lap 30. Looks like Duscher, he's going to stay out. And that number 91 car. Would not be surprised to see a few more guys come in. And I was right, Christoph Hall in, Jeff Ramsdell in, Philip Bridgman in, Cameron Smith is in, Richard Crane in as well. It's a good 6 more cars down pit road. There's a number 6 car, your pole sitter, running around with the 24 car of Randy Bousquet. And there goes Zach down pit road. Kyle Hess coming out. He's going to have a pretty big lead over that 5 car. I think at least he has a... Oh no, never mind. Dakota might be able to get by him here. We'll see. Nope, not quite. However, it is close. They are within 2 seconds of each other, but Kyle Hess is really starting to put the car into gear. He's really pulling away. And Matthew Hunsaker here, currently leading, but only by about a second and a tenth here. It's like pit cycles are every 25-ish laps. So that would mean pit lap 27, 28, then pit another lap 50. And then, ooh, tires. Maybe some drivers may have not gotten tires. You never know because you only have 3 sets of tires. And it seems like you only really have like 30, 60, 3 pit stops. So for those drivers who pitted on lap 25, they may have to pull this next run for long, because if they pit again in lap 50, they have to do what, 2 more stops for fuel, which is not ideal. So battle for the lead starting to heat up here. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back within a lap. And there he goes to the inside. Whoa, blinking. And now there he goes, Kyle Hess now to the race lead. And it looks like he may have this one locked up for this stint. No mistakes on pit roof of the 86 car. And my apologies, it is not what I was saying. It was Zach Deuscher. I apologize for that, and thank you, Brian, for correcting me on that. So these three could be battling here shortly. You never know. 39 of Robert Reynolds running 7th right now. He's one of those underdogs in my opinion. He leads a lot of laps, but sadly just doesn't have the car for the end. So I'm hoping he can get a good finish here tonight, but top 10 would not be bad. Pretty good rebound since he's only finished in the top 10 once. And Christoph Hall looking to the inside of the 99, 98, couldn't tell. Or, I'm sorry, the 9. Jeff Ramsdell was looking to the inside of Christoph. Kind of mixed up. And now Robert Reynolds looking to get up to 6th. There he goes. Not clear of him though. Is he going to look to the inside of your points leader? He tried, just wasn't able to get there. Wow. 91 just launched. 97, sorry. And in front of him they have Ian Humphreys 1 lap down. Zach Deuscher running 4th. It's the last car to pit along with Robert Reynolds. Both drivers pitted on lap 31. Could this have been the call to make? Or was it too much too soon, or too soon too late? Both drivers getting around that lapper easily, and it looks like the 98 will also be able to do the same. Under the lights here at Kentucky. Here's a guy we don't see a lot, the 24, Randy Busquet. Beautiful Fantasy Liberty University car. I've always loved the University, or Liberty, ugh, you know what I'm talking about. I've always loved these paint schemes in real life, and it's always awesome to see one. Kyle Hess up to a 2.5-second lead over the rest of the field. Speaking of the rest of the field, he is scolding them right now. Class is in session, boys. Kyle Hess leading. We're coming up on the end of the second stint already. Has it already been 20 laps? It's almost has been. That is for sure. Matthew Hunsaker. Whoa, he sounds very low on RPM. Doesn't sound good. Unless that's just me, but Dakota Kramer from Columbus looking to get his 2nd win. Right? That would be his 2nd win, right? Yeah. No. No, it wouldn't. It'd be his 1st win as well. So a lot of the top dogs here tonight have not yet won a race. Zach Deuscher is definitely one of the ones who could also win here tonight. But you never know. I mean, he's running 4th right now. We've seen Robert Reynolds. He's up to 5th. Past your points leader. He's having a great day. And your points leader, Jeff Ramsdell from... Oh, I have no clue how to say that. But he's having a great run as well. P6. Meanwhile, 2nd place points. Cody Sturgill didn't have the greatest day to start and really is not having a great day right now either. From Indianapolis, running 14th right now. Not good. He may even possibly lose that 2nd spot in the points. There's only 1 point separating 2nd and 3rd. So Sammy Harrell running 11th right now. This could be his shot, his chance to get solid top 10 finish. He's already had 3 of them this season. He's one of the few drivers who have made every single race. Circle out stats. Last week he finished 3rd at New Hampshire. Led 8 laps. Pretty solid race. Trying to keep that momentum up. Well, Jeff Ramsdell having a good race as well for himself, but just could be doing probably better. You never know. Now, I haven't looked at his recent races either. Last week he finished 2nd, started 1st, led 50 laps of 128. So, I mean, It looks like he's been a threat for the win week in, week out. He's led 65 to the 639 laps he has completed. So keep an eye on that 97 here throughout the night. Meanwhile, Kyle Hess coming up to a near 3-second lead over the field. He is schooling everyone right now. So coming to lap 50, I wouldn't be surprised to see Schaefer, Busquet come down pit road as they both pitted on lap 25. See how varied the top 8 are on pit strat. I can't read those numbers because they're too small for me because it shows up weirdly on my screen. You guys should be able to read those perfectly. Will not be surprised to see some guys come in within the next few laps or so. We're definitely getting to that point, but at the same time, the 48 of Philip Bridgman. We saw him getting up in the mix with other drivers, trying to get some track position, but it's not doing bad. P9 right now for the 48 team. One driver really surprising me. Dakota Kramer has come over so much this week, or so much this race. Didn't do great qualifying, and now he's about to get around the 6 car once again here. 3 wide out of turn number 4 almost, but not quite. Driver of the number 6, Matthew Hunsaker, really trying to keep this spot right now. Down the back starts to go into turn number 3. And here we go. 5 car almost to his inside. I think he has him. Ooh, maybe not quite. Oh, he's there. He's there. He is definitely there. Side by side now to turn number 2. Can he clear him? He's not going to have any momentum. We'll try again through 3 and 4, but the 6 car. Ooh, maybe not. Thought I was going to try to get something up there on the top lane, and if you guys do hear thunder, do not be alarmed. It's just very, very loud. Now the 6 car trying to fight back on the outside. Come on. Matthew Hunsaker really wanting the spot. Don't think he'll be able to keep it though. He's kept a hold of it for quite some time now, I will say. He's done a great job at defending that 2nd spot, but it's all about long run. It looks like Dakota Kramer, he's on fire on these long runs, so I don't blame him. Lap times between Kramer and Hess. Kramer has been faster the past 5 laps. The orange numbers mean that Hess is slower than Kramer's time. If we see green, that means Hess is faster. It'll make much more sense if we do it from this angle. Yeah. So I mean, Kramer's now just almost under 3 seconds back if you look at the little ticker there. Keeping on your top 5 right now. Kramer's now under 3 seconds back. Really trying to reel him in before pit cycles. The sooner the better. The more time he can gain on this cycle, the better. That's less he has to push in the later pit cycles. These guys are about to get their 2nd set of tires. I'd imagine. I don't know why they would stay out. We have roughly, maybe, let me look again, 6 to 8 laps before pit stops. Maybe even more. Maybe some drivers will try to push it to lap 70. Don't know. I mean, I'm not the crew chief here. Not in this case, at least in that lap, Hess was faster than Kramer. Kramer is really on fire tonight. And Robert Reynolds, he's looking to get into the top 5, trying to get around Deutscher. Oh, he's already in the top 5, apologies. Looking to get into the 4th spot now. But Zachary has it. He's got a good run there. But so does Robert Reynolds. 3 cars in pit road. That's Eric Schaefer, Randy Bousquet, and Sammy Harrell. Talking about him earlier. If he gets a good enough race, he could take that 2nd spot away from Cody Sturgill. He was having a not really the greatest race at all. As some lead lap cars go by him. Not the race he has won it at all. Hunsaker coming down pit road. A mistake on pit road from Kyle Hess would be super critical. It's not what he wants. Well, that's what Dakota wants for Hess. Pit stops are going to be everything, especially since they are green flag pit stops at that. And here comes Dakota. Let's see how he does. $80 kilometers. Stopped in pit road. You can see the right side being lifted up. And there's 2nd place points leader. Coming in behind. Yeah, behind him technically. Back up to 72, maybe up to 80 here. Now it's time to launch. Really pushing the car out of the pits. You can see how sideways he was. And now making sure he is clear to merge. Nailed that one. Let's see what Kyle Hess does. Is he going to come in this time, or is he going to stay out another lap? So he's going to stay out another lap here. I don't know, man. It's a tough call to make. Reynolds is still out as well. He's up to 2nd. Deutscher, he's still out as well. We're running 3rd in the 91 car. Looks like he's going to come in this time along with Kyle Hess, and that's going to give Reynolds the race lead. What is he going to do? Is he going to stay out for the rest of this thing? Never pit ever again? I highly doubt that, but you know. So last week, Ramsdell and Harrell finished 2nd and 3rd, respectively, and here comes Reynolds. And now Christoph Hall, the last driver to not pit. He's staying out still. And you saw there Dakota Kramer. He's going to get by Deutscher and Crane in the pits. Oh, Hunsaker got by Hess. And Dakota got by Hess. What happened to Hess? Oh, he's just coming out of the pits. Pit strategy, boys. He pitted 3 laps after Kramer and 4 laps after Matthew. And Christoph is still out on track here. And as I say that, here he comes down pit road. Hunsaker to a half-second lead, but here comes a hard-charging Dakota Kramer. the inside of the 9 car. That's Cameron Smith. He was going to go a lap down. These two in a tight battle. Do they push it? I'm saying they will here. I don't think they really care about Hess behind them. Being on 3 laps, significant fresher tires there. We'll see. We're already halfway home. Here at Kentucky. Side by side, Hess is going to clear him. Or not Hess, sorry. Kramer's going to clear him. Kramer back up to the point. Leading under non-pit cycle conditions, though. How long will it take Kramer to run away with this one? He's been the car to beat pretty much all night, along with Kyle Hess, as he now tries to get through this lap traffic the best he can, and more is coming up for your race leader as well. Oh, Hess get caught up. He's going to split him 3 wide, though. Not able to clear the 9 car. You can see how much trouble Hess is really having with these lappers. Gonna try the outside, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. It's going to be too much hassle for him. To the point where I would just lift off the gas and wait until you can get to his inside again. You may have something for him through 3. There he goes. He's clear. Now Hess going to try to hunt down the 6 car. Huge run out of turn 4 to his inside. He's almost there, but not quite. He might be able to get there by the end of the straightaway. No. Right on the rear bumper, though. Not pushing him. Just staying there to not be too aggressive. But there he goes to the inside. Looking to get his first career win here in the Wolfpack Racing League. And now he has Kramer to catch. Oh man. Pit stop alert. Your next pit cycle should be around lap 90. Around lap 88 to 96. 95. We'll go with that. 95 sounds good. 86 to 95 is the next pit cycle window. And then from there, they can go the rest of the way. So, I mean, you saw what Kramer was able to do. He gained 3 seconds on him. He took the point, but 3 lap fresher tires. Who's going to use them up the most here? We saw Kramer. He's good on the short run. He's even good on the long run. He's good everywhere at any time of the race. But we've seen the 86 kind of fall on the long run, and that's the only reason why he was able to keep the lead, because he had such a big one, because he's so good on the short run. So we'll have to see how the 86 can manage how his car is. Long run, short run, medium run, you never know. Everyone has 1 set of tires left. 5 car's going to throw the block. Not let him by. He's going to get a good run here out of 4, though. Maybe he'll get to his inside. Maybe not. Close, though. Robert Reynolds pitted on lap 62. He's running 4th right now. In front of Dwightshire. I feel like I'm still saying it wrong. I'm bad at this. Dwightshire. Yeah, Dwightshire. There we go. Such a fun name to say. But, these two really going at it now. And that's the 9 of Cameron Smith. Came in on lap 63 trying to get his car back on the lead lap. And, sorry, he came in on lap 60. Christoph Hall came in on lap 63. I want to see what Reynolds' car is going to look like on this long run here as he holds off the 91 machine. You know, we've seen the same guys run the top 5 except for Reynolds. I think he's the only one who hasn't been there. Now Samuel Harrell running 7th, trying to chase down your points leader. He's like 13 seconds ahead of him. So it's gonna be hard to do. Let's see, where is Sturgill? There he is, running 12th right now. Not as bad as he was. And I think he's about to get 11th here as well. Yeah, battle for 11th. Sturgill really needs as many spots as he can get to keep that second place points lead, but it's gonna be no use really because Jeff Ramsdell having a pretty good race here. Who just went down? Rollinson just went down the pit road. I don't know if he didn't pit yet or if that's just how he rolls. I don't know. Strange. Well, Kyle Hess back to the race lead though. These two are really putting on a lot of pressure. I see battle going on up here between the 48 and the 8. But Eric Schaefer a lap down. Philip Bridgman running 7th. He's having a good day as well as Samuel Harrell behind him. And that's your race leader there too. Oh man. Kyle Hess is not making this easy for that 5 car of Kramer. This isn't dirt racing. Coming to around 40 to go. Coming to 44 to go this time. I mean, laps are really starting to wind down here. So I would not be surprised to see some good old action. Started to get a little rowdy, if you will. So now, who was that went down pit road? That was Rollinson, that's right. Came down to lap 72. I don't know if he just took his car that long, just ran it that long, or if he just came in early. I don't know. We'll see. See how that strategy works out for the 96. Or maybe he didn't take tires on that first stop and came in for a fresh coat of tires here. But was it worth going 3 laps down? Don't know. I do not know. Other news, it looks like Kyle Hess is having issues with lap cars. That's really helping Kramer there. Really starting to get to the back of him now. Looks like Hess's car is just not that great in that dirty air. And it really shows. Because Kramer was literally a second back and he's already less than that. Working on half a second back now. There he goes, half a second back. He's just able to run where he wants to run, unlike Hess. Laps complete. Coming to lap 4. No, I'm not what I wanted to say. Wanted to say we're coming to 40 to go, but no, we're coming to lap 40 now. We did what we did, but cut that in half. We didn't do any of that, you know. Matthew Hunsaker is now 4th, and Robert Reynolds into the top 3. Oh man, with only 40 laps to go and pit window really starting to creep up on us. Dakota is only half a second back. This is the closest he's been come close to the pit cycle. Hard to say that best I could, but I mean, the last time by, he was like, what, 3 seconds, I think? 3 seconds back? I can't remember what it was the first time. Because he wasn't even inside of the top 3 that time. But now he's within 2/10 of Kyle Hess looking to get that race lead. Oh, it isn't? Oh, whoops. Ah, that was weird. The thing froze. The scroll thing sometimes likes to die and I have to reset it. I don't know why it does that, but it should be working now. Yep, we're good. Okay, didn't even notice that. Thank you. Alright. Anyways, back to the battles of the race lead. Kyle Hess really starting to hinder the 5 cars' progress. But he is still there. He's definitely still there. Here we come. Into 1 and 2. And we're going to go ahead and say it's pit cycle time because there's the 26 coming out pit road. So I would expect to see the 5 car come in after the 86. Or maybe right now. Is he coming in right now? No. Surely not. No, he's not. Okay. They just look like they're going super duper slow there. They're going down there like that. Oh, caution's out. Okay. I don't know why it didn't ring in my head that they were pacing. Oh, man. Well, first caution of the night. To pit or not to pit. For some drivers, it would be a little early, but let's go ahead and see. The cause of the yellow was the Virtual Net Racing Network instant replay. And it looks like it's Ian Humphreys in the 26. Let's see what happened here. Huh? What? No damage sustained, I guess? I guess that's lucky for him because he's going to get a few laps back, but I don't know why iRacing called a caution for that. I am confused about what that was, but you know what? It's fine. Ooh, 5 car had a pretty juicy pit stop. He's going to get out before Kyle. I wonder if he didn't take tires. Or if he did no gas or something. I don't know. I don't know what the call is here. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can talk to Dakota. Hey, Dakota. Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. Well, you have one of the 2 cars to beat here tonight. And it looks like you were able to get the pit strategy, come out before Kyle. What's the call that got you out before him?
I just came in a lap or 2 earlier than him, I think. So these tires are stupid and they wear out so bad here.
Well, I mean, you're stuck behind some lap traffic right now, but we'll get those cleared up for you. Do you think you have the car that can get you your first win here tonight?
I think it's gonna be a strategy race. Whoever has the best strategy.
Well, do you think you can get that good strategy and hopefully maybe you can force a mistake out of that 86 machine and, like I said, get that win?
Yeah, I'm hoping that he took 4 tires right there because that's a mistake. So we'll see.
Alright, well, I wish you luck, Dakota, and hopefully you can get a good restart and really pull away. Your car's really fast in that clean air.
I'm not gonna pull away on this one, but the next one I promise I will.
Alright, man, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Alright. I think we have time for one more here. Let's go ahead and talk with Sammy Harrell. Hey, Sammy, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Having a good race for yourself right now. Looks like you may be able to take that second place in the point standings as there is only one spot or 1 point separating you and Sturgill, and I don't know if you knew, but he's not having the greatest race right now. So what are you going to try to do to keep that 43 machine inside the top 10, score a nice finish here tonight, and really
Yeah,
challenge for the championship?
yeah. I actually missed the start of the race, so I've been fighting from dead last from the beginning. And I seen he was having some trouble. I'm just trying to take it easy and move on through the field, but now these leaders are in trouble. I'm back now.
Well, I think you definitely have a pretty good car and pretty good strategy here. You're up to 6th now as Robert Rentless. He just went into the pit. So, I mean, what are you going to try to do? We have less than 40 laps to go here. So, I mean, what's the strategy? You going to push it, or are you going to save a bit and then push?
I'm gonna save a little bit right here at the beginning. I think everybody's out of tires. So
Alright.
if a late caution comes out, we're gonna be in trouble, everybody. So I'm gonna try to save a little bit right here.
Alright, well, I wish you luck. That 43 STP machine's looking fast, and hopefully you can get a solid finish and maybe even top 5, maybe even a win.
All right, thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Good job in the booth.
Good job down there on the track. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go back green. Dakota Kramer and Matthew Hunsaker is going to lead us off of turn number 4 back to the green flag. Here we go. Dakota picking the outside line. And I think the 6 car is going to try to get to his quarter panel here. Try to stall him out the best he can. That's why he's hanging back. Here we go. Green flag is back out here in Kentucky. Oh man, that restart was really crazy. The 43 up to 4th. There's Deutscher looking to get 2nd now. The 86 looking to the outside of the 5. I don't think the 5 of Dakota Kramer took tires. And there goes Kyle Hess to the point. Yeah, but he's receiving pressure from Zach Deutscher. And then don't count out the 43 car. Samuel Morrell. Here they come through 1 and 2. Everyone kind of spread out now. What happened to the 5? He's back to 5th. Started first on that restart. But he's not the only one falling back. The 6 car, he's also fell a handful of spots as well. Cameron Smith, 4-way battle here for position. I believe it's all for position at least. Nope, not all of it. Some of it is a lap car, but it's a very close battle. Almost 3 wide. They keep it. Kyle Hess, Zach Deutscher still battling for 2nd. And the 43 is Sammy Harrell battling for maybe even the points lead right now. Let's see, how many points behind is he from the leader? He's only 11 points behind. So, where's Ramsdell? Where is he? Oh, he's right behind him in 4th. Whoops. Their 2nd place points leader, the 42. Cody Sturgill not having the greatest day. Kyle Hess up to a 2/10 of a second lead over the rest of the field here. And now the 43 and the 91 are gonna fight for 2nd. Sammy said, we just talked to him, he said he was gonna hold back a bit. but I don't know. He's up to second, or up to third right now. He may lose one spot here to your current points leader. Meanwhile, Zach Deutscher running second. He's been top 5, top 10 all race long. So he could be one of those underdogs, as well as Robert Reynolds and Cameron Smith into the pits. Now, I want to see what Dakota's strategy is, because obviously he did not take tires that last pit stop. There's no he's suddenly running 2 seconds slower than Hess. Holy cow, that's insane. Looking at the timing there. And Kyle Hess is really running right now. And right now, Ian Humphreys is the fastest car out on track. He just hit a 30.5, and he pitted at the same time everyone else did. Huh. That's good. Meanwhile, the 43 starting to put pressure on Deutscher. Deutscher almost making a mistake there. 43 clipping the apron. Looks like a mistake from both of the drivers. Here they go into turn 3 and 4. Such a strange corner. But, hey, it got the job done. We could see an exciting finish here tonight. Or we could see a huge strategy call from Dakota. I don't know what his strategy is. I'm clueless right now. I've tried to figure it out. Maybe, I know he didn't pick for tires, but I don't know why he wouldn't get tires. And he said it wasn't smart of Hess to get 4 tires there, so I don't know. I really do not know what the call was. But I guess we'll see within a few laps, because, I mean, we got only 22 laps to go here for the Kentucky race. 8th race of the 21 race season. Will not be surprised to see a close finish here. Let's see, it looks like Matthew Hunsaker also did not take tires as well, because he's running right with them. Whoa, loose! Into the wall. So tight and into the wall. I don't know why I said loose. Oh, man. And Dakota Kramer down pit road. Let's see what he's going to do. These drivers have had about 25 laps put onto these tires. So a 25 lap tire difference has been, or it will be, a huge difference, but at the same time, he's going to be very far back, to say the least. And now Deutscher to the inside of the 86 car. Can he stick it, though? Can he make it stick through 3 and 4? The 43, he might try to capitalize on this here. It's like half a lane higher than the 86. Not quite able to get a good run. And Dakota Kramer out of pit road. 57, probably going to be close to 55 seconds back from Zach. Richard Crane going down pit road. Oh, I don't think these guys have enough gas to make it to the end. Because everyone pitted on 85, then they have like 30 laps to fill. That's only until like 105. Unless these guys are really starting to save their car, which I mean is also a possibility. Matthew Hunsaker still out on track, by the way. Meanwhile, Dakota Kramer is flying by everyone. 1 lap down, 55 seconds back. I don't think he has enough time. But Kyle Hess just went down pit road. There he goes. Samuel Harrell. What is he gonna do? What's his strategy? What's Deutscher's strategy? What's this guy? I mean, everyone, it looks like everyone has something different in mind, and you don't even know what anyone's doing. "16 laps to go now. Zach Deutscher. I think he has a win. I'm looking here. Oh wait, no, this is his first start, I think. Well, he doesn't have a win, but I don't know if he's made a race start before. We'll see. So we come to 15 to go. So Kyle Hess. Let's see what that lap time was. Ooh, pretty slow. It's not good. Dakota Kramer trying to get into the top 10. There he goes. And now he's going to try to reel in Christoph Hall for 9th. And he has the freshest tires out of everyone in the top 10. So unless Kyle had a set of tires and was just that fast, which I kind of highly doubt, but you never know. You never know. I don't know where he would have gotten an extra set from, so that's the only thing that I could say is wrong with that. But you never know. But yeah, so Zach Deutscher really setting the pace right now, coming to 13 to go, with Sammy Harrell second, and Jeff Ramsdell, your current points leader, running third. Robert Reynolds running fourth. Like I said, he could be one of those underdogs here. With Dakota Kramer now 49.2 seconds behind him. And Harrell is really starting to fall back. Just no big issue at all, but you could see some strategy from that 43 pit box and from that 91's pit box, but one thing that could really hinder anyone's progress if everyone has to pit, a penalty. That's gonna really mess everything up. Yikes. Dakota Kramer now trying to reel in Kyle Hess. Zach Deutscher gonna bring us to 10 laps to go here. I don't know why Hess went down to pit. I'm still confused, but you know what? We're good. Looks like it's going to be a battle between these two here. 10 laps left here at Kentucky Speedway for race number 8 of the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series Division. These two are really starting to slow down, if you will. Oh, Ramsdell is catching up. Oh, Deutscher just went down pit road. Sammy Harrell is still out. 9 laps to go. What is his call? Is he going to stay out for the rest of the race? Kind of surprised that Deutscher stayed out, even though there's only 10 laps to go. But you know what? They know their strategies better than I do, because, well, haven't run Kentucky with this low of a fuel cell load or whatever it's called, because they only have 50% fuel, so 3 sets of tires. I don't know what the strategy is. But what I do know, Samuel Harrell leads the way. However, Jeff Ramsdell is really starting to pull him in. Multiple tenths every second. You can see him in the background there. I'm guessing he just doesn't have enough to make it. And he's just really trying to save everything he can. 7 to go. Could we see our first repeat winner of the season? Jeff Ramsdell in the 97 machine? Or could we see a first-time winner, Sammy Harrell, and the 43 car? Six laps to go here at Kentucky. Robert Reynolds is nowhere to be seen. 11 seconds back. And battle for the lead now. Ramsdell getting help from the 86 car. 3 wide. Sammy with a good run out of 2. Isn't enough to get him back though. Doesn't look like it. But he's going to try. Huge run into 3 and 4. Powering it in. He ain't done yet. He's got the draft from the 86, but his car is not good. In that dirty air. I think he might be out of gas. He was really starting to lose time. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not out of gas. Just a bad run out of the corner. Oh man, battle is starting to heat up with only 5 laps to go. Who's going to get the win? Harrell can really hurl it down into the corner. Oh, I think he may be calling it a day. No. Oh man, half a second back. I don't think it's possible for Sammy to catch up to your current points leader, Ramsdell. But I mean, anything could happen. Ramsdell could make a mistake. That really could help Sammy. I think he just did, because he's back to 2 tenths behind him. Coming to 3 to go this time. Does Sammy have enough gas to make it? Does Ramsdell have enough time to make it? Or gas to make it? It's going to be a battle here at the line. 3 laps to go here at Kentucky. That would really suck if it does happen there, Austin. Two to go this time by. Can Sammy get there? He's 3/4 tenths back. Oh man, he's really starting to lose time. I think he's out. I think Sammy's out. Nope, false alarm again. He just really started to lose time, and he wants that lap car to stay there as long as he can. White flag. Next time by. To the inside goes Sammy. But not enough momentum to make it stick. Okay, now he's out. For sure, he's now out, yeah. Sammy is out of gas. Coming to the white flag. Does Jeff have enough? Did he save enough to get to the checkered flag? White flag. 1 more lap to go. Brought to you by iRacing. Can Ramsdell be the first multi-time winner in the Wolfpack Racing League? Down the backstretch for the final time tonight. Ramsdell won the iRacing Super Speedway 50 lapper, and now through 3 and 4, he has his eyes dead set once again on victory lane. Ramsdell is going to get the win here at Kentucky. Oops. There we go. Jeffrey Ramsdell, second career win in the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series division. And what a finish that was, with Sammy running out of gas on the last lap. Robert Reynolds came home second after all of that, and Sammy finished 4th from what I'm seeing here. And now, Jeff is going to burn it down. If he has enough gas to do so. I'm guessing he doesn't. Maybe? I think that is all she wrote. The number 97 machine. Gonna back it up here so we can pause it when he's in the smoke. And we'll adjust the camera while we're at it here. There we go. Alright. We're going to go ahead and give everyone a hot minute here before we do interviews. Alright, we're going to go ahead and talk with second place finisher, Robert Reynolds. Hey, Robert, this is Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy, man?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Well, you did have a really good race. Came home second after all. And I feel like you just don't have the luck there at the end. I mean, you have such good finishing, but just don't have the win there. So do you think you'll be able to get a win here soon?
Yeah, I feel like we can. That last caution, well, the second to last caution there, when it come out, that kind of screwed me. We was on a really good race strategy, and I think we'd have had it there. But when that second to last caution come out, it screwed us. But and then that caution, the last one that come out, we come down again to pit, uh, and got extra fuel, and we had to start behind all the lap cars for some reason. So it took us longer to get through there than we wanted. We used a little more gas than we wanted. But I really didn't think the leader was going to be able to save as much as he did. I I only had like .5 of a gallon, at the end of that there. So we did what we could. We had a good car. We was just on a different strategy, and I think it was going to work. But hey, who's going to complain about second?
For sure. I mean, you haven't had the greatest luck in recent. Your first top 5 of the season, going to carry this momentum into next week at Indianapolis?
Oh, we're going to try. I haven't even bought the track yet, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, man. Are there any tracks on the schedule that you're looking forward to?
Not really. Just hoping. We need to practice a little more and show up a little better. But if we can just get a little more practice in, I think we'll be okay.
All right, man. Well, are there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone before we end this one?
Yeah, Bud Shear, he was spotting me this race here, and he's helped me out with fuel mileage and where the leaders were and stuff. He was a huge help. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got where I got today.
All right, man. Well, good luck next week at Indy, and hopefully you get another solid finish.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's the only driver in there for interviews. Uh, to see if we can get your race winner in here. Which would not be the same. All right, we'll go ahead and talk to Bridgman. Hey, Philip, Sean up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your solid top 3 finish here tonight. Had a pretty good race overall. Pretty quiet one, too. So, I mean, how'd you do it?
Yeah. I'm surprised there was only one caution. I was r really trying to save fuel there at the end. I was just putting it in neutral for the most part, but yeah, it's just cruising.
Well, you had a pretty solid car all around. I mean, for the first half of the race, you kind of struggled there, but you were able to kick that car into high gear. Were there any setup adjustments you made throughout the race that made that car go faster?
Nope, I just ran it as is. The pit stops every now and again. I never used my last set of tires, but um, yeah, I never adjusted anything.
Oh, wow. Well, is there anything that you wish you would have done differently that maybe could have gotten you higher finishing, maybe second, maybe even the win?
I probably should have tossed them tires on at the last or when that caution came out. I decided not to because usually cautions breed cautions, but that was not the case.
Well, I hope you do have a good weekend here. And next week we head to Indy. You excited for Indy, or do you think you're gonna not do the greatest there?
Hell yeah, I'm just gonna hope to just cruise through it and not get caught up in anything. Hope for the best.
All right. Well, wish you luck. Any shout outs or things you'd like to give out to anyone before we end this one?
Over at Buck NR, he's a savage on Twitch. That's about the only shout out I could really swing.
All right. Well, wish you luck next week, man. Hopefully you can get another solid finish.
Thanks, man. You too.
All right. Now let's go ahead, talk with your race winner and your concurrent points leader. Hey,
On it.
oh, hey, Jeff, Sean up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Got a copy with you, brother.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Congratulations on your second win this season. First driver to win multiple races so far. And what was your pitch strategy towards the end there that was able to get you up front and leading laps?
I was saving fuel. It was real close. Burnout I could do, but I knew everyone was close on fuel. I kind of saved a little bit towards the end there. Last 12, 15 laps, I was clutching it a little bit, trying to save fuel. Knew it was going to be close, but other than that, I had a top 6, 7 car. This place isn't very good for my liking, but yeah, to come out with a win, I'll take it.
Well, your competitor for the points here, Cody Sturgill, he did not have a great day at all. That's going to help you a lot. But Sammy Harrell, obviously we saw him lose gas on the second last lap. If he would have gotten that win, that really would have shaken up the standings. But with only, well, we have plenty of racing left here. Do you think it's going to be it's going to be a tight points battle throughout the whole season?
It's definitely gonna be tight. I'm gonna have to miss a couple races for prior commitments, but yeah, it's gonna be a tight battle coming to the end of it, and looking for the playoffs, getting locked in there, and we'll be doing good.
Well, when the playoffs do start, it's going to be one to watch for sure. But next week we head to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What's your plan there? Are you going to try to get another win, or are you just going to hang around, get points, and call it a day?
I'm gonna see if I can make the race. I might have a prior engagement, but Indy's not a bad track. It's really a momentum track. You really got to hit your points there, and it could come down to another fuel mileage race too.
All right, man. Well, I wish you luck. Are there any shout outs or things you'd like to give out to anyone or
Oh,
anything?
I gotta thank my Gas and Go boys, Patrick, Richard Crane. They're all good buddies of mine, and I gotta thank my girlfriend for all the support she gives me.
All right. Well, congratulations once again on the win, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Well, that's going to conclude the broadcast. Don't see anyone else in the waiting room. If you guys did enjoy the broadcast here tonight for the Wolfpack Racing League, please leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow night with the Wolfpack ARCA League. That should be fun. They're kicking off their season at Daytona. That'll start at pretty much the same time that tonight's broadcast did, which was 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night.